In the annals of history, few figures have left a mark as indelible as Alexander the Great. Born in 356 BCE in Pella, the capital of ancient Macedonia, Alexander would grow to redefine the possibilities of human ambition. By the time of his untimely death at the age of 32, he had created one of the most expansive empires the world had ever seen, stretching from the Greek mainland all the way to the Indian subcontinent. But Alexander's story is more than a tale of conquest. It is a story of vision, resilience, and an unrelenting pursuit of greatness. From the very beginning, Alexander seemed destined for extraordinary things. As the son of King Philip II of Macedonia, a formidable ruler in his own right, and Queen Olympias, a woman of immense charisma and influence, Alexander inherited both power and ambition. Legend has it that even as a child, he exhibited unparalleled courage and intellect. One of the pivotal influences in Alexander's life was his tutor, the renowned philosopher Aristotle. Under Aristotle's guidance, Alexander's education went far beyond the norm. He was deeply versed in philosophy, science, politics, and the arts. This unique education instilled in him not only a boundless curiosity, but also a belief in the grandeur of human potential. Alexander wasn't just trained to wield a sword. He was taught how to wield the power of ideas to shape entire civilizations. However, education and intellect alone did not make Alexander the legend he is today. Even as a young man, his military brilliance was evident. At the tender age of 18, Alexander played a crucial role in the Battle of Chaeronea, where Macedonia achieved a decisive victory against the allied Greek city-states. Commanding a cavalry unit, Alexander broke through enemy lines with such precision and audacity that he became a figure to watch. This was just the beginning. In 336 BCE, tragedy and opportunity collided. King Philip II was assassinated, perhaps under murky circumstances involving court intrigue, and the throne of Macedonia passed to the 20-year-old Alexander. Unlike many young kings who fumble with their newfound authority, Alexander took to leadership like a natural. His first act was to secure his power within Greece by swiftly quelling rebellions and reinstating Macedonian dominance. These early moves showcased not just his military skill, but also his political cunning. Yet, Alexander's ambitions reached far beyond the Greek peninsula. His eyes were fixed on the Persian Empire, the superpower of its time. Some say this vision was inspired by a desire to avenge earlier Persian invasions, but others believe Alexander was simply driven by an insatiable desire for glory. In 334 BCE, he began his legendary campaign against Persia. Leading a well-trained army of 40,000, Alexander crossed the Hellespont into Asia Minor, a move that would set the stage for years of breathtaking conquests. The first major test of Alexander's military genius came at the Battle of Granicus. Despite being overwhelmingly outnumbered, Alexander's innovative tactics and fearless leadership delivered a stunning victory. This battle was just the prologue to what many consider his finest hour, the Battle of Gaugamela in 331 BCE. Facing King Darius III and what was likely the largest army the ancient world had ever seen, Alexander orchestrated a masterclass in strategy. Using a combination of feigned retreats and a calculated cavalry charge, he created a breach in the Persian ranks and dealt a crushing blow to Darius's forces. With this victory, the Persian Empire essentially fell into Alexander's hands. But Alexander's ambition didn't stop there. He marched on, founding cities and spreading Hellenistic culture wherever he went. One of these cities, Alexandria in Egypt, would go on to become a beacon of knowledge and culture for centuries. However, the years of relentless campaigning took their toll, not only on Alexander, but also on his soldiers. By the time he reached the Indus Valley and faced King Porus in the Battle of the Hydaspes, Alexander's men were weary. Still, they managed to secure a hard-fought victory, after which Alexander, in a rare moment of humility and respect, treated the defeated King Porus as an ally rather than a subject. By this stage, though, Even Alexander had to consider the limits of human endurance. His men, stretched to their breaking point, refused to march further. Reluctantly, Alexander agreed to turn back, though he continued to solidify his authority over the conquered territories as they retraced their steps toward Mesopotamia. It was in Babylon in 323 BCE that Alexander's meteoric rise came to an abrupt end. He fell ill and died at just 32 years old. The cause of his death remains a mystery to this day, with theories ranging from poisoning to natural causes. The empire Alexander left behind was massive but fragile. Almost immediately after his death, his generals, known as the Diadochi, began to carve it up among themselves. Yet Alexander's vision of a world unified under a single rule, blending Greek and Eastern cultures, had already planted the seeds for what would become the Hellenistic era. This period saw the flourishing of art, science, philosophy, and trade across the former parts of his empire. Alexander's legacy is one that continues to inspire awe and debate. Was he a hero who sought to elevate humanity, or a conqueror whose ambitions knew no moral limits? Perhaps he was both. What is clear, however, is that his life and achievements reshaped the ancient world. From the strategies he devised in battle to the cities he built, Alexander showed the world what could be achieved through vision, determination, and an unyielding belief in one's destiny. Even now, thousands of years later, Alexander the Great remains a towering figure in human history, a testament to what is possible when ambition meets opportunity. His story challenges us to think big, to take risks, and to leave a mark that endures long after we are gone. And in that sense, Alexander's flame continues to burn brightly, illuminating the path for dreamers and doers across the ages.